I will become a champion. I will not be as happy as when Khamzat became a champion.
For once, he got a rematch fight with Islam and withdrew in such a pathetic way.
I know that he won't be able to say a single word when there are no people, no one around.
Lives in Russia, got opportunities here, but represents another country.
My father Kutakaze could give me any money I wanted, but I would come to Dagestan and travel by minibus like all the guys to motivate myself.
I think this guy is taking such a big risk.
I was 100% confident in Khamzat.
In Russia, Arman didn't fight all the top fighters, but he got into the UFC. Introduce yourselves. Indorim, Arman, greetings, glad to see you. I was expecting you in Grozny, thought we would record there, but I understand your situation, your schedule. Everything is difficult for you now in terms of moving around. Glad to see you in Krasnodar. How are you doing? How have you been? So how are you spending your time after the fight? First of all, congratulations, by the way. A victory over Benson Henderson, a guy who fought in Odessa, or rather wrestled. I think that's valuable.
Greetings, thank you for the invitation. We've been trying to record for a long time, but I couldn't make it. Well, yes, mostly I couldn't because I needed to come to Grozny. I was preparing for Islam, I was in training camp, and I really didn't want to, spend even an extra 5 or 6 hours driving somewhere because you know yourself when you're in the mode, one flight, one trip throws you off for 3 or 4 days. And I always watch your interviews. I like what you do.
Thank you.
And questions, and I watched the latest interview with Zagorski. It was very interesting too. Well, the one I watched. Here, thank you for the congratulations. I feel very good, no injuries. Had a good training camp with wrestlers in Novogorsk. They were preparing for the World Championship. I was preparing for my grappling. Performed well. I think I didn't give away any points, didn't let him pass, and choked him out. I watch his matches. It's very hard to choke him. He's very flexible, submissions. And honestly, I was happy when I choked him, especially with an arm choke. The move that I train a lot during practice, and it's one of my signature chokes. I'm spending time. I came to my family in Krasnodar. I've been here for 2 days, and tomorrow I'm already flying to Armenia. Then I'll come back here again and want to stay in Krasnodar. The airport opened, and I want to stay here for at least 2 weeks to train. And since my family is here, Tiki, I can spend some time with my mom, dad, and brothers. And there are also good coaches to work with to stay in shape, as my fight will be announced soon, and I need to stay in shape.
Yes, we will definitely talk about that, Arman. So Benson Henderson, Patrick Freire, Magashiv Zainutinov, these are the guys you fought and won against. We don't see you in MMA now. We see you more often in grappling. What is this related to? Just to keep active, or what interests you about these matchups?
Well, the confrontations are interesting. There's a sporting interest. That's one. Secondly, you keep yourself in shape, so to speak. I don't have a fight right now. In the summer, I could go somewhere to relax, do something, sunbathe by the sea. But when you have a fight, especially with a former UFC champion who fights well, you motivate yourself in your mind to sleep on time, eat on time, train on time. You have a goal. And when there is no goal, you start to slack off and maybe sleep a bit later. Yes, I always go to training, but sometimes you might not eat enough, sometimes overeat, and you need to make weight. You need, so to speak, not to embarrass yourself, as everyone will come. Father will come, everyone will watch this fight, and you also want to make your father proud, right? So to speak, he has invested in me for so many years, and just seeing his emotions after a victory is the best, I think.
Was your father at this fight?
Yes, he was, and this is already the second match in Moscow, and it's like a tradition now. The same people gather and celebrate. Well, the most important, of course, are the close ones, like my uncle, father, people who have been watching my journey since childhood, and I want to give them these emotions.
I am really surprised, Arman, that you are a guy from a well-off family. A guy who has opportunities, thank God, yes, in life, and you have used this very wisely. You could have, so to speak, burned your father's money, done something else, but you are disciplined, you train, and the guys tell me, comes out there, Abu Bakr, they say he is just a super professional. You won't see him anywhere in the establishment after 10. He goes to bed on time, gets up on time, doesn't eat or drink anything unnecessary. How do you manage to maintain such concentration? Where does the hunger come from?
Well, guys, you overdid it a bit, of course, but still, hunger. I don't know. It seems to me, since childhood, I have one sister, so to speak, and when I come, the first question is, how is she doing? Was she at the gym? She says no. Yeah, I just couldn't understand how someone could not love the gym. So to speak, when I go to the gym, when I don't have a fight, I can go in the morning and leave in the evening, so to speak, because it gives me emotions. Da? I love the feeling after workouts that you can go and eat something delicious, so to speak, if you didn't work out as if I didn't deserve it. I haven't earned my food. That's how it is for me. And to this day, I don't know. My friends, they're all surprised where I get my energy from. I don't know. It's probably genetic from my ancestors. Most likely, I have a lot of energy. I want to train. I want to eat delicious food, and it gives me emotions when I train. People reluctantly go to the gym. I go with such a smile on my face.
But in life, there are many interesting things, right? Besides fights, besides training, don't you have any hobbies or focus on something else? Aren't you afraid of becoming, how to put it gently, a one-dimensional athlete?
I recently pondered, thought about what would happen if I, so to speak, stopped training, stopped being a fighter. And I realized that it would probably be the hardest day when I end my career. Because I love this sport so much. I enjoy being in sports, being an athlete. A very interesting life. I travel, meet different people of different nationalities, different religions, so to speak. I can fly to Australia, to Canada, anywhere, to Chechnya, Dagestan, Ingushetia, visit different regions, and everywhere I am welcomed as one of their own. I have friends. And if I weren't an athlete, so to speak, I wouldn't have such a circle of communication, and I wouldn't have seen the whole world, wouldn't have learned English. There are many advantages. And because I'm not one-sided, most likely I'm not one-sided, since we have, so to speak, a family business that needs to be somehow controlled, so to speak, even on the phone. And I can't say that I don't understand anything about this. I also know very well where to invest, what to do, where to buy, where to sell, in which area. And when I finish my career, I will. Even today, when I finish my career, I don't have to work, do anything. I can live peacefully, focus on my family, and I am developing in different directions, so to speak. I will take care of the children. I don't really need anything else, basically. I will take them to sports, drive them to kindergarten. As I can't do that now, well, I will make up for it after my career.
And in terms of education, Arman, where did you study? What education did you receive? And in what field? I'm also interested in this because when I talk to you, I feel I sense a certain depth, certain experience, certain knowledge. I'm curious, is this only your life experience that you gained from traveling, or is there some, foundation?
No, there is no foundation. I finished 9 grades, went to a technical school, and then started working. I was kicked out of the technical school. Well, I left the technical school myself, enrolled in Skiv Khabarovsk. Well, I lived there. I enrolled in Skiv and competed for Skiv. I was an MMA fighter, and they told me, da, well, if you want, you can train. Yes, we don't have an MMA department. I think we have freestyle wrestling or boxing. I said, let's do both freestyle wrestling and boxing. And they said, Daku, there's skiing too. I went skiing, really, for the first time in my life. No, I skied on alpine skis. For the university, I went skiing in the winter there, with skiers, just there, falling, getting up, but still trying. It was very hard.
Did you strain your ligaments?
Yes, on skis. Then I went for freestyle wrestling. I won the university in freestyle wrestling as well. Among universities in the Far East, I won. Well, this people who understand this, well, it's not easy. Each university has a master of sports competing an international level athlete. I won the university. For them, there were no competitions in international relations, but still I said any competitions, and that's it. Then I said, can I have my documents? I will transfer to Krasnodar. And they gave me the documents. I didn't even have a single credit for the first year. And already in the third year, I said, how come? I said, give me a pass, I'm transferring. And they said, no, you need to... I said, I competed for you, did everything for you. And this is how you treat me. They said, yes.
You need to study, right?
I need to study, yes. And I thought I was an athlete. And because I was competing, they kicked me out of there too.